It's a perfect evening, lovely temperature, no appreciable breeze, perfect underfoot conditions for the 26th MLS All-Star Game, an annual highlight on the calendar. Reynosa, Driussi, Diego Palacios of LAFC, teased in, there's the anchor! And it is Carlos Vela, 2 minutes in, the Mexican scores against the Mexicans.
And at his best, he's a best 11 type of player. But what Steve Cherundolo and his staff have done has just brought a little bit more nuance, a little bit more composure in the final third, cutting the defender and then delivering a wonderful ball to his LAFC teammate on the back post. How about that start for the MLS All-Stars here in St. Paul?
As he showed in the skills challenge last night. And it's Hurtado's cross and Fuchs with the header.
Hurtado may be 35, but he looks like he's 23.
Palacios.
Oh, what a ball.
Kamal Miller. He had start in his eyes.
Oh, look at the smile on Kamal Miller's face. He's got a nosebleed. He hasn't been up that far in a long time. 18 months he's had with the Canadian national team and in Montreal. Coming from Syracuse University.
Escobar. Beltran. Escobar! They are getting closer.
Penetrating with the ball, forcing Nagbe to pull aside. And then Escobar again has delivered every single dangerous bar for Liga MX. On any given night, Forge could have had a hat trick by now.
Luis Quiñones required the save. It's a corner. Good to see Paul Arriola, Dane St. Clair. This is Fuchs. It's Beltran. They've had some really good scoring opportunities. Julian Quiñones. Stopped by Araujo, cleared by Zimmerman. And this is Dineno. Julian Quiñones. Hugo Nervo has gone to stand in front of the wall to cause a degree of confusion. It's Dineno. You probably have to include Fragapane in that.
I would agree with you. Yeah.
Escobar. Great header. Save that you would expect to be made, and then a follow-up from Angulo blocked behind.
In week 3, and he's never looked back, but he's coming off arguably the shakiest performance he has had for Minnesota United last week against Colorado.
Substitute that came on towards the end of the first half. Oscar Ustari. But it looks like 9 changes being made by Liga MX at this juncture. Festive atmosphere inside Allianz Field. It is the Liga MX All-Stars in the white with the darkest of blue. You will have noted the black armband that Adrian Heath was wearing. We did mention it at the start, but if you weren't with us then, sadly his closest childhood friend Alan Salt passed away earlier today. Here's Vasquez. There is Arriola, but the flag is up. And it is not a 2-goal lead, it stays at 1. Offside.
It's the step in an offside position, but the way this play unfolds shows you the maturation of where Brandon Vasquez has been. What Pat Noonan, Dominic Kinnear, Kenny Arena.
Players out there now for Liga MX. Kevin Alvarez, Luis Chavez, who are trying to make a push for the World Cup. It was Dineno with the effort. Dane St. Clair, who gives way to Sean Johnson of NYCFC. 13 seasons in the league and his first All-Star appearance. Starting Friday week, LA Galaxy against the Sounders. 10 p.m. Eastern, Friday of next week on ESPN. Here's Ferreira. There's Carlos Heel. He goes down, the referee thinks, and gives a penalty kick.
away from him just a little bit here, bounces up, but the defender comes through and makes contact. I mean, for VAR to get involved, that's not clear and obvious a penalty for me. And I just look at that and I think Angulo.
Diaz has been held back by hamstring trouble, eager for a run of games and for more goals. And there's one of them. The footballing assassin, Raul Rui Diaz. Clear-eyed, cold-blooded.
Brings him down, but Rui Diaz single-handedly is going to change the complexion of the Seattle Sounders season for Brian Schmetzer if he stays healthy, if he returns to that form that we've seen throughout the years, nicknamed the Flea.
Betterame.
This guy's fun to watch, isn't he?
He's great. Chavez. Smart save. And Johnson did well to hang on.
Smart save from Sean Johnson, but absolutely, John, fantastic work.
What has that been like for you?
Yeah, I mean, the fans, I get to see them every week, and they're great. I mean, no surprise that another sold-out crowd tonight, because they show up, and they show every time that they get the opportunity to. So just being able to give back. And
Alvarez! Oh, man. Cleanly struck, and this game is back in the balance. Kevin Alvarez with a belter.
Has been at Pachuca. How's this for a strike? Pick it out of the net, Sean Johnson. What a wonderful strike that was from Kelvin Alvarez.
There was no save. Rui Diaz, at the moment, is cast in the role of match winner for that 73rd minute penalty. Puntas. That was an inventive attempt. He was stretching.
And so I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what this MLS All-Star game looks like coming next year in D.C.
Never mind next year. This year, victory to Major League Soccer's All-Stars by 2-1.